afternoon, students. Here is Professor Somani. We will wait for other students for 1 minute, then we will start our today's session. Until that, we can revise our previous session. Shrikant, please mute yourself. Okay. So in previous session, we have seen about the our teaching scheme. Here we will take 3 hours per week for a theory and we will give 2 hours for practicals. You can see here the examination scheme. I will provide all these PPTs notes to you. So please don't worry. Only see here our units because we are having very less time and we are supposed to complete each and every unit because all these things you will not get later to teach because these are electronics part. You will get these things only in the first year. Is there any issue? Okay. So here you can see here our units. If you see, for that electronic engineering you are supposed to give in semester the theory paper, but this time there will be the online exam, so you that exam will be for the 70 marks and in semester will be for the 30 marks in which you are supposed to finish your all assessment assignment which will be given by me. Okay, after that we will take the practicals and on that practical you are supposed to do that practical and you are supposed to give the oral by attending that practical. So here you can see our syllabus. Our first unit is the introduction to the electronics, in which you will get the idea about the evolution of electronics, how we are using the electronics in industry, in the society, in our day-to-day life. For that, first of all, we are supposed to understand how we are getting the electronic circuit. So for that, you will be needed the base of electronics. So if you see in this unit, you will get electronics is evaluated in the 18th century. But if you see in our day-to-day life in the 21st century, we are dealing with electronic circuits. We are using lots of electronic devices like the telephone, televisions, computer, transport system, all these. So here we can say our life is not, we cannot imagine our life without electronics. Who has on the mute? JK Creation. You are supposed to join this lecture with your name and please don't disturb the class because remaining students are joined this class only for understanding the concept of the electronics. So please don't waste their time. Okay. So here, after that, you will get the idea about active and the passive components. Active means what? We are saying, yes, some students are active during the class, some are not. That we can call as a passive because why? They are not concentrating on our lecture. Now you can see here, some are disturbing our class. So these students, I can call these students as a passive. Active means what? If the electronic components are able to amplify or to control, at that time we can say these components as a active. After understanding the concept of active and passive components, we are supposed to see about the semiconductor. Who has disturbing the class? Riddhi, please mute yourself. Riddhi. Okay. So here, semiconductor is nothing but that will be in between conductor and insulator. So what does mean by conductor? Can anyone tell me? If anyone is having idea about the conductor, can anyone tell me for that? Riddhi, you can tell. Atharva Dhamdere. Yes, I know Aniruddha, but I am trying to make her unmute, but it is not able to, just because of that reason I said. Okay. Gajendra, please unmute and tell the answer. Okay.
The type of material which allows flow of current.
Oh, very good. Nice. Okay, you can mute yourself. So here, if you see, conductor is nothing but which will allow to flow the current. If you see aluminium, copper, we can say these materials as a conductor because this will allow to flow of current. And semiconductor is nothing but that which will come in between insulator and a conductor. So what is meant by insulator? Which will not allow to flow of current. And semiconductor which will allow, but it will resist also. It can allow, it can block. So in our electronic engineering, we are supposed to see the components which are made up from that semiconductor. Because if you see in electronic, we are using the diode, we are using the integrated circuit, we are using the transistor. All these are consist of only the P and N type semiconductor. After that, in second unit, we will see about the transistor and op-amp. You can see the syllabus. After that, we will see somewhat idea about the digital electronics. I'm only showing you the unit and we can directly start our first unit. Okay. So this is the electronic instrumentation in which you will get the number of electronic instruments which are used to measure the value of voltage, current, temperature, all these parameters. After that, you can see sensors. If you see the projects of the electronic, we are using lots of sensors here. The like LVDT, the thermistor, RTD, optical sensors. We will see that in our fifth unit. After that, we are supposed to see about the communication system. Here we are supposed to start our first unit, that is the introduction to the electronics, in which our first topic is the history of electronics, and after that we are supposed to see impact of electronics in industry and in society. So here, if we will talk about the history of electronics, who is on the unmute? Pratik, please mute yourself. So here, if we will talk about the history of electronics, we can say electronics it started about 80 years ago. But if you see in our today's life, day-to-day life, we are using Jadhav Kiran. Please don't draw like this. Okay. So here we can say it went to quite some stages within this rather short period. But if you will talk about the 20th century, at that time we can say radio technology was born. After that, if you see, at that time, there was a challenge to produce the more sound for the listener. When we will get the radio technology, at that time, there is a challenge to produce the more sound. So listener will listen that properly. And this made it necessary to invent valves. But if you see about the history of electronics at that time, in the 40s of the experiment which called as electronic belt. Electronic brain is nothing but, here we are calling that as nothing but a computer. So in the 40s first experiment, electronic brain were carried out, and at the end of the 40s you will get idea about the electronic which we are using, the material that is nothing but a semiconductor. So here we can say the new components were very helpful in building a such computers. After that, we can see about the PCB, IC. PCB is nothing but printed circuit board on which we can do, we can make electronic connections. We can check there, is it working or not? It means what? Printed circuit board that you will get useful for the temporary project. But if you will require that project for a permanent, at that time you are supposed to make that on a integrated circuit. So what does mean by integrated circuit? Integrated circuit is nothing but it is a device on which it is a single chip on which million of electronic components are built. So here we will see firstly about the history of electronics. So here you will get, we are using the integrated circuit technology on which we are building number of components on a single IC chip with the area of order 100 square mm. It means what? By using IC, you will get the circuit that will be occupying very less space. If you see the cost of that IC, it will be less as compared to the electronic circuit which we are making by using the number of electronic components, because by using the integrated IC technology is nothing but the integrated circuit technology on which we are using number of components at a time. So here we can use that circuit and we can talk about the integrated circuit like it is a set of electronic circuit on a flat piece. That is nothing but we are calling as a chip, and that is made up of a which material? Can anyone tell me? Just I told, in electronic circuit we are using the material. Which material we are using?
Semiconductor.
Very good. So here we are using the IC which will be made up of a semiconductor. So here if you see, normally we are using two types. We will see these two types, but normally if you see, we are using two examples of the semiconductors in our electronic circuit. These are nothing but silicon and a germanium. So for IC, we are normally using a silicon, and here on a flat surface, larger number of MOS transistors. MOS is nothing but metal oxide semiconductors. We will see that concept. After that, you will get the idea. But firstly, we are supposed to see the history. So here, if you see, we are connecting number of transistor on a single chip. That chip we are calling as a IC chip, which is made up of a semiconductor. So here we can see the brief history of the modern electronics. If you see, in the 1947, in the 1947, Bardeen, Shockley and Brattain at the Bell Laboratories, they invented about the BJT. That is nothing but bipolar junction transistor. You can see here. After that, roughly 50 years later, you can see here by using that, you will get here about the electronic transistors. So here you can see the number of electronics devices we have evaluated. These are nothing but vacuum tube. We can see here the number of discrete transistors. If you see, these all are having the three terminals, three legs. So here we will see this discrete different types of that transistor, but practically how these components will look like. For that I have given here the diagram. So here we can say SSI and MSI. These are nothing but small scale integration and the medium scale. and that will be the very large scale integration surface mount on the circuit. If you see all these, the C diagram and D diagram, all these are nothing but a IC on which we are connecting these components that will be on the number of units. ये जो कंपोनेंट है हमारे पास वो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ये कंपोनेंट यूज करके हम कोई भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट बना सकते हैं, बट दैट सर्किट विल बिकम वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स, इट विल टेक लॉट्स ऑफ कॉस्ट, इट विल कंज्यूम लार्ज स्पेस. इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट हम क्या कर सकते हैं, एक आईसी पे इनबिल्ट डायरेक्टली हम क्या कर सकते हैं, ये सब कंपोनेंट्स एट अ टाइम उस पे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. कनेक्ट मतलब क्या, इफ यू इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस we can use single IC which will give you number of that components that working that you will get only by using a single IC. So here we are saying ICs are nothing but integrated circuit which are now used in virtually all electronic equipment. Computers, mobile phones, other digital home appliances, all are made up from these ICs. If you open our television, any laptop, mobile phone, at that time you will get all electronic components. These are made up by using that IC. So here the integrated circuits, these are practical by technological advancement which we are doing in the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Because when you will see about the different type of transistor, at that time you will get the idea like we are using MOSFET in large. If you see at that time you will get we are using metal oxide field effect transistor MOSFET, we are using in the large quantities. So here we can say all these ICs we are using by MOS device fabrications. And here if you see about the evolution of electronic devices, all these are nothing but the electronic devices. So here we can say, is there any issue? If you are not facing any issue, then please try to mute yourself. Okay, so here approximately 10 raised to 18 transistors will get produced in a recent year. We have seen BJT was first of all invented at Bell Laboratory in 1947. We have just seen, I will show you. Here, I have given here. At Bell Laboratories, you can see here BJT is invented. After that, if we will talk about the integrated circuit, that was invented in 1958. If this time you will suppose to go for the online exam, at that time there will be the MCQ pattern. At that time, the short concept like the tricky questions, there will be the question like integrated circuit was invented in, there is a blank space, they will give 4 options, 1959, 1947, 1958. At that time you are supposed to understand transistor जो है वो 1947, integrated circuit was invented in 1958. And here we are saying transistors, if you see the comparison of transistors which are combined, every year that number of transistors will get combined will increases, and how that are increasing linearly we can see here. If you see in the 1960, in the 2020, if you see the dynamic memory density, it means what? The rapid increase in the microelectronics, the number of transistors get combined on a IC that are increases with year. So here you can see in the 1965 and 1975, the middle of. So we can say here in the 1970, you will get here four, not four. Number of transistors are combined. But as compared to that, if you see in the 2015, 2020, 2021, the ratio of that transistor with respect to time, with respect to year is going on increasing. So here we can say, here you can see about the small scale integration, how we are dividing that scale integration into a different type. These are nothing but, you can see here, small scale integration, medium scale, large scale, very large scale, ultra large scale integration. SI is nothing but for scale integrations. I have given here the values. So as compared to this, if you see the feature size reduction enabled by process invention. Because nowadays we all are supposed to use the electronic devices, but how we are requiring, we want the electronic circuit, but that will be in the compact size. हम फोन भी यूज करते हैं, जैसे जैसे नया आता है, एम आई का आता है, सैमसंग का आता है, वी आर यूजिंग, बट we can see the features of that. After that, we are going on its size reductions, how compact it is looking like. So on that, what we are saying, that scale integration is divided into a different scale. These are nothing but small scale, medium scale, large scale, very large, ultra scale, ultra large scale integration. So the size of that is going to decrease with increase in a year. If you see this diagram and this diagram, exactly opposite, because here we are talking about the number of transistors combined on a IC. So that will be going on increasing. Number of transistor जो है उसका density बढ़ रहा है. But when we will talk about the feature size, the size of that component, the size of that device, not a component, that device. What we can see here, the size, the feature size of that electronic device will go to reduce. So that is going to reduce linearly, but with increase in the year, it is going to decrease. After that, here we can see, we can talk about the signals. You can see here. Can anyone tell me? I am giving you the clue. Here I have shown the two diagrams, in which one diagram is analog and second is a digital. Can anyone tell me which is analog and which is digital, the upward and the downward? Preeti, Garudkar Preeti, are you there?
Yes.
You are supposed to answer the question which signal is analog and which signal is
Upward diagram shows analog
Very good.
and downward shows digital.
very good, very good. Okay, you can mute yourself. Okay. So here we can say analog signal are nothing but the signal which are continuous, and digital the signal which you can see at some point. So we can say these are nothing but the discrete points. So they do not confuse with the discrete times. But digital signal will be appeared at discrete points. These are nothing but, if you see at this point, you will get the value. At this point, you will get the value, but it is a constant. We are taking that which are not continuous. This we are calling as a digital. And which are continuous, this we are calling as a analog signal. We can say digital or we can say the discrete signal. And if you see, this signal are using the value only if you see at any point, at this point, at this point, at this point, at this point, any point on that time, they are using only two values for the voltage or current. On the upper side, the same value, V of t, I of t. It is missed, but you are supposed to understand. This is also the diagram for the voltage or a current. So here, if you see at any point, you will get the value. That will be 5, that will be 3, that will be, which we are giving on that voltage and the current line. But here, discrete point only, discrete signals only using two values. These are nothing but zeros and okay. So after that, we can see here, if you see, you will get 0 volt, that we are calling as a low level. And if you will get the value that is the maximum, that we can say as a peak level. Peak is nothing but maximum, P-E-A-K, peak. Peak is maximum, or we can say that is the high level. But in electronic language, you are supposed to consider that high is nothing but peak value, P-E-A-K. Okay, after that, we can see here about the analog signal. Analog signal are nothing but which are continuous in time as well as these are continuous in the values. These are nothing but voltage or a current. If we will talk about the discrete, you can see here, Gaurav. Okay, so you can see here, when we will talk about the discrete time signal, that signal will be look like that, look like this. At some distinct points, we are giving the values. These values, which if you, okay, only we are having the last 10 minutes, so please concentrate here. If you see the analog signal, that we can convert into a discrete time. And at that time, you can see that will need the digitizations. Because in discrete time signal, you will be required the signals which will be get only at some discrete points. That the signals will not be continuous. So you can see here the sample discrete signal, the gray colored wave, the gray colored, what we can say that has nothing but a analog. And if we will talk about that digital signal, अब किसी का क्वेश्चन रहेगा मैम आपने तो बोला है कि डिजिटल सिग्नल सिर्फ 0 और 1 वैल्यू लेता है, why we are showing here the different value? I am only explaining here how we can convert analog signal into a digital signal. That's why I am showing this diagram. Because if you see thoroughly about the electronic engineering at that time, you will understand some of electronic devices are not able to take that analog signal. They will require only digital. At that time, we can use converter, which will convert analog signal into a digital. That converter we are calling as ADC. So here we can see sample discrete time signal. Sample is nothing but sample. Like if we are taking anything, we are purchasing anything from a shop, any you can say about any kirana shop. At that time, what we can say, if we will require the pulse in the larger quantity, firstly we say please show me the sample of that pulse. At that time, what we can say here, sample is nothing but when we are converting analog into a digital. These all, this dash line, these are nothing but the sample. These are the sample. So here we can say digitized discrete time signal which are discrete in a time. Can anyone tell me the difference between analog and digital signal? You can see here, if we are supposed to convert digital signal into analog, because some devices are compatible with analog. At that time, if we are having the digital signal, we can convert that into a analog by using the device DAC. If you see, digital is nothing but which are having only binary value. So here B1, B2 up to Bn, these are nothing but we are having the n bit input. हमारे पास इनपुट है, उसका वैल्यू बहुत बड़ा है, but all are values only in the binary bits. and we are supposed to convert that into a analog one. So we can convert by using this tactic. Okay. So if anyone is facing any issue, you can ask me. Firstly, I will take your attendance. So in today's session, we have seen about the introduction to the electronics, in which we have seen evaluation of electronics and the impact of electronics in industry and society. So we can revise that, and after that we can end our session. So here you can see, when we will talk about the electronics at that time, first of all, transistor was get invented in 1947 at Bell Laboratories. After that, integrated circuit was invented in a 1958. Integrated circuit is nothing but it is a small chip on which we are building number of millions of components on a single IC, which will take very less space. Its cost will be less as compared to that these components. So you can see here, we are using the number of electronics devices. These are nothing but small scale integration, medium scale integrations. IC, we are using the VLSI IC. Who's that? Okay. Here, if you see practically transistor, different types of transistors will be look like this. These are nothing but the ICs. Every year, the number of transistors produced than in the previous year, they are combined. They are going to increase linearly with increase in year, because there is a rapid increase in the density of a microelectronics. Micro is nothing but we are using the integrated circuit, which is having a small chip. Just because of that, we are saying that as a microelectronics. After that, we are supposed to reduce the size of that electronic circuit. So here, if you see the year wise, the size of that device feature will get reduced by the process innovations. We are adding here some features to the more transistors per unit area. Therefore, they will take higher density, and these are the some different scale integrations given for the different types of the scale integrations. These are nothing but small scale, large scale, medium scale, very large scale, ultra large scale. Here, there are two types of the signal. These are nothing but analog and the digital. Analog, which signal is changing continuously. But if you see the discrete signal, these are taking value only 2. These are nothing but 0 and 1. So you can see here, this is the digital signal. If anyone is having any issue, you can ask. Otherwise, you guys can leave now. Thank you. Have a nice day. Is there any issue? Can we wind up our today's session? Okay, thank you.